Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
The catcher, Bo Naylor.
That's back there. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Waste no time there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Swing and a foul out of play. Squirts away a little bit. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. On the ground. Caratini. The tag and he's out. But they do grab the lead. And up next for Cleveland, Brandon Lowe. And Cleveland on top 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Ooh, by
it's 0-1.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that skips in the dirt.
That's the ball down.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And first offering is fouled off. That's a strike.
0-2.
He goes down looking. Bottom of the first. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Thomas brings it in, and there's one down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And there's the ball.
That's inside.
And that's in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
1-1.
And that's off the outside edge. And a count 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
We got a full count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Next offering is in for a strike. Horowitz off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Wisniewski back to work. That misses
One ball,
the zone.
no strikes.
Ball one. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Outside
Ball.
low. Ball two.
2-2.
Swing and a ground ball. Altuve tosses to first and quickly one away in the second. Willie Adames stands in. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Diaz down to first. Got him. Two gone after the strikeout. So digging in, Will Brennan. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs, base is empty. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back here at Dyken Park singing. These fans are used to watching good baseball. The Astros won the AL West last season for the 4th year in a row.
Yeah, they kept the division run alive,
0-1.
but their streak of 7 straight appearances in the ALCS was snapped.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And there's a foul ball. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Jeremy Pena. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1. That's the ball.
In the dirt.
1-1.
Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. And he beats it. He's safe. Here's Mauricio Dubon. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Next offering popped in the air, right field. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Lane Thomas. That one misses in the dirt. Thomas in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2. And that's in the
Count
dirt.
is full.
And that one hammered. And it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0. Stepping in, Kyle Manzardo. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Line drive and foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's a little bit low.
Down. Ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying
2-2.
off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Naylor takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that one fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to go down.
And a strike. Manzardo gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that is out of play. Squirts away a little bit. And that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Pulls that one foul. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. In comes the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really runner on the go. Pitch is low.
That missed.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Ball.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Houston, here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And there's one down. Packed house here at Daikin Park. Here's Yordan Alvarez. On the ground,
That's
right
foul.
side. And it goes just foul. And that one fouled off. Out to center. Thomas settles underneath it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Horwitz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel
That's
to
the ball.
and to keep it fair.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's start of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That one ripped. Horowitz makes a move towards the gap. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Willie Adames digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And that one
Ball.
upstairs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. And that
1 ball,
skips
no
in the dirt.
strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. A dive. Nice stop. They get the out. And back here in Houston, bottom 4. And now it's going to be Yainer Diaz. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
High fly ball, right field. Makes the catch for the out. Vic Caratini at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right back to him on the mound. Over to first, 2 out. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses
No,
the
that
zone.
missed. That's a ball.
And that's ball 1.
That missed. That's a ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches
2-0.
off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2 balls,
2
1
down,
strike.
nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's
Nope.
downstairs
Ball.
and outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Hey!
Next offering is in for a strike.
Count is full.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here comes Lane Thomas.
Number 66.
And the
1-0.
first offering is not close.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already,
One
and
and one.
even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent,
ball.
hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Dubon flying after this one. That one opts against the fence. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Thomas, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2. Ball one
That's
there.
a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dubon has this one sized up. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Runner in from third to extend their lead. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Hammered. Base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Ramirez in the box again. Takes the strike. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brandon Lau. Check swing, and he held up. Runner at second, 2 down. Breaking ball
2-0.
misses down and away.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And foul.
Man at second. That misses the
3-1.
zone. And now 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball
Take your
4,
base.
2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. Swings through that. Traffic on the
0-1.
bases with 1 already in. And we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses.
Ball.
And the count 1-2. And that's
Ball.
down and away. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
Did he go?
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. Bases loaded, 2 down. Right side. Altuve handles it in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Dyken Park, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Taylor Trammell. That misses.
1-0.
1-0.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today.
1-1.
It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Just missed.
And on the
2-1.
mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. That one's in there. Strike 1. And that one hit to first. Santana takes it to the bag. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now, Mauricio Dubon. He caught it behind his back to first.
He's going.
And very nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ball. Park. Now, Willie Adames. One up, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Brennan, batting with one down, takes the strike. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, John Kenzie Noel. Looking to start something with one gone. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a pinch hit double.
Everything came together for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Thomas stands in here, takes ball one low. Next one misses.
That's a ball.
2-0. One out, and a runner at second. And we're in the top half of the sixth. In the air, right field. Trammell makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. First pitch just misses. Horowitz coming on. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a bloop hit behind third right there. And that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
That's inside.
That's the ball.
Horowitz. And he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Back here in Houston, bottom of the sixth. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Oh! And they're on the board. It's 5-1. Air Jordan steps in to take his hat. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe. And the missed play costs him. And at first, here's the left fielder, Spencer Horowitz. And a foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get.
Santana throws to second for one. And it's a double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the bottom of the sixth. Out to short. Gets it to first, and that ends the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Back here in Houston, we go to the top of the seventh. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Oh, what a stop from his backside. On the money, nice play. Brandon Lau digs in for the Guardians. They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. Dubon under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
1-1.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Next to hit, Stephen Kwan. On the ground to the left. It's through for a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. In there. He's safe. So in now for Cleveland, Willie Adames. The shortstop takes the ball. Kwan, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 1. Swings through that high fastball.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Off the plate, and it's 3-2. And down on strikes. And set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's going to be Victor Caratini. Trevor Stephan taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. Out towards left center. Kwan heads after it. Makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in the dirt. The other way. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Taylor Trammell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That clips the corner.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. We go to the 8th, and here is Jhonkensy Noel. Scott back to work. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Hee-haw!
Into left center for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Thomas now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
That one missed.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner. Just a little bit off the edge.
Caught him looking for the K. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. And first offering is fouled off. Noel leads off first with 1 away. That one pushed to the left and foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Bo Naylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0. Hey! 1-1.
And there's the ball.
2-1.
In the dirt. So now 2
Missed.
on
Ball 4.
and
Take
2
your
outs.
base.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
This one in the dirt. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Noel around third. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Picks himself up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1-0 in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A little bit low. Horowitz makes the catch, and that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid.
Pitching change here, Paul Sewald.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Off the plate inside, and now 2-0. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion.
He lived in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with him, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. We go to the 9th. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Inside.
Ball.
And that is ball 1. Whitley, a 6'7" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2-2. Outside. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Digging in, Stephen Kwan. In the dirt, blocked. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. In the dirt.
Nope. Ball.
And ball 4 to a board.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
High in the air, out to right. He makes the grab. Grounder tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Now it's the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well done, drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Thomas now in the box.
No balls.
Comes up empty with a swing there. Sliced hard but foul. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Kyle Manzardo will hit next. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. And yes, he offered at it. 2 on, 2 outs. The 0-2. Swings and misses. That ends the inning. So bottom of the ninth, and now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Eric Zabrowski.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So up next, Spencer Horwitz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That's a base hit. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Fastball for a strike. Walker, the base runner at first with 1 out.
1-1.
In the dirt. And now 2-2. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. So it's their last chance in this one. And next to hit for Houston, Victor Caratini. And that'll do it. The Guardians take this one in a blowout. And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding